anybody still in there, or is it something like this?
No, this is it.
Wow. Dude, I tried this thing here. I thought my life was all. Ow!
Are you better spread out?
No, that's perfect. You might have that. I just want to be a yeah, he scheduled his son's birthday party on the night of the bumble. It's his phone got warned. All right, Frank, call me. Yeah. All right, sweetie, here. Good. For you. All right, where is... We also found someone else if he doesn't want to do it. Maybe get a quick picture of no, they don't know. Yeah. Really hard. All right, guys.
Flags up.
All right. We ready? Ready? Gentlemen, you ready? You boys ready? Yeah.
And we do 2 hands right on the left.
We'll get the ceremony done. You guys want to line up? We'll get the ceremony started. Then you guys can warm up. So, alright, so we're going to do the anthem song and then we'll get you on. Okay? Where's your flush truck? You guys good? Ready? Alright. Go line up. We're going to sing the national anthem. You ready?
We all please rise for the national anthem.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we marched, world so gallant we stood, and the rockets that bled, the bombs bursting in hand, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us the star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, we'll just stay on this carpet once these guys come on out. Okay?
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the second annual Allegheny Health Network West Penn Burn Center charity hockey match. Tonight we actually have 2 games up for you, twice as nice on the ice as it was last year. I'm Jason Kodat. Here with me is
Adam Watt.
Admar.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
First game up is going to be the Pennsylvania State Police versus Pittsburgh Fire.
For the second year, can't thank you guys enough for coming and help supporting this cause. This has grown from a reason to get together, we as hockey players, to drink beer and go home. And and it's grown into something absolutely wonderful. So thank you all. Today we have one of our campers here, her name's Sky. She's going to be dropping the puck. If I could have a captain from the PFC team and for PDF, and the one Sky. We also have some really important people. Linda, who runs bar camp every year with Rachel, they do a phenomenal job. I got to go this year and actually see what they do and what it takes. And I can't believe they get it done. So we also have Dr. Ariel Ablay here in attendance. He is the director of the burn unit, and I am the pre-hospital care coordinator for West Penn Hospital. So please, thank you, and have a great time. And please, over at the Hatcher Club, we have our baskets. Please take a look at them, and we will be pulling the winners at the end of the first period of the second game. I apologize. So thank you, and have a great time.
You guys are going to get it.
Everybody taking their warm-up shots out here. I'd like to remind you guys that this evening event is benefiting the Allegheny Health Network Kids Burn Team, correct?
Yeah, Chief.
That's easy for you to say.
Walk around.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you know, it's my native language, so. Good old-fashioned hockey warm-ups.
And obviously, instead of a true ticket fee here, there's just a donation to get in. For those of you watching at home, there are links to donate. Simply go to the Eventbrite page that is linked on the event page from the Pittsburgh Icemen, and you can find a way to provide some money for these poor kids. And I had to stop myself there from saying how proud of them we all are. All right, looks like we're going to come to the end of practice here.
I'm hoping everybody's sufficiently warmed up.
We will see.
By the way, for those of you watching at home on YouTube, feel free to drop some comments in there. Let us know, you know, we do take requests. You want slap shots? You want wrist shots? What do you want? You want some pretty stuff, you want some no-look passing, we'll pass that info down to the ice. It's, you know.
I think what generally gets people's juices flowing the most is a good fight down there. Police and firefighters are not native enemies in their native habitat.
No.
They show up very much on the same side of a lot of incidents, but having been a paramedic myself, I can assure you that that doesn't mean there's no tension.
With a matchup, the Pittsburgh firefighters, the Icemen, versus your Pennsylvania State Police, the high-scoring defenseman, Greg Bogan.
High-scoring defenseman, Greg Bogan. Interesting.
That is an unusual moniker. All right, and the state police get ahead of that puck. Take it to the goal, but are intercepted. Firefighters have the puck again, number 73 back there, behind the goalie.
He's really trying to clear that out.
Yeah, having a little bit of trouble from the pressure, though.
Yeah.
The police playing a really aggressive game.
Ooh, nice feed over the blue line there. Beautiful.
Nice shot, just couldn't commit.
20, who's that? 22, Rostick. Coming back up the ice. Through the neutral zone. Chasing it back into their own end there. Police are on defense once again. 44 calls for it in the slot and is denied as it gets stripped away and it's coming back the other direction. And comes the Pittsburgh police. Fantastic 5-hole save there. That was great. Who's our goalie down there for the police?
You mean for fire? That's the fire side.
My bad.
That's okay.
I see the black and gold, I automatically think, oh, police, you know. For those firefighters watching later on. Oh. 54 takes it out of his own corner there. Not too much digging, having to
Clears it
and grab that.
Clears it pretty readily.
Yes. Firemen are back here on their heels again, coming up back through neutral zone.
Oh, that is a slippery patch of ice. He is not the first person to have fallen down there.
Now they're playing behind the net for it again. Down in that corner.
Police trying hard to clear it, but can't manage yet.
Those are always the battles, the corners and the boards. You always want to control those. Because that seems to be like the go-to. Normally the idea is to come down center. That way you have at least two, if not three options on a pass if you get into trouble. But if you get it along those boards, it's really easy to get pinched there.
Police making their second shot there. That evens them up with the firefighters who've also had 2 shots. Assuming that I'm doing this right.
Ooh, chasing it back in. Oh, okay. We're on sides. That's good. No delayed off on that.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nicely blocked there.
And firefighters cleared again.
Oh, not for long.
No, right back in it.
Oh, beautiful
Great
save. Right to the
shot.
chest.
Yep. A much tighter contest so far than I'd anticipated, honestly. For those watching who are not as familiar with the rules of hockey, an offensive player coming into his zone has to come in on his own ahead of the rest of the team to stay on side, similar to soccer. Shots on goal only count when they touch the goalie or the net. If it goes wide of the net, it's not a shot. You still have goals and assists. similar to hockey or soccer, basketball. See that battle of the boards. There it is again.
Fire is starting to take the initiative after the police had kept it in theirs, the fire zone for a while.
Coming back down the... Woo! Nice little cutoff there in the center. My kingdom for name charts. Oh, good glove save
wow.
there. Nice job.
I was really from downtown.
Oh, snuck it in long range from the blue line. The state police are on the board, 1-0.
Number 71 Kodat, assisted by number 20 Steinbach. 1-0 PSP.
Lean back in, another face-off battle.
Very quickly getting it into an empty fireman's third.
Oh, nice attempt at the slot pass there, but not quite making it happen. Stumped down into the zone. In behind the net.
Ooh, very much quickly missed out of the zone.
Look at that.
Police allowing it to get back on their side.
Another neutral zone turnover. Seems to be the story of the game so far. Great shot by the fireman there. Another one from top of... Oh, fanned on that on the top of the circle. 35. Moves it over to the right circle from the slot. Can't feed that pass through. It was a good try, though. That's definitely the name of the game. If you're going to be playing the boards, you got to dump it to center at some point. Goalie signaling where the puck's at for everybody that's not paying attention on the ice.
Couple of missed passes in the neutral zone. And a bounce back down to the Fire's end of the ice.
Just wide. Got tipped on the way there. Back out to neutral. And here come the state police back down. Oh, it was almost a nice little one-on-one there, and not quite.
Could not connect.
No, back through the neutral zone into the fireman offensive zone. They can't seem to pull the trigger on anything so far here.
Although ironically, they actually end up having as many shots as the police do.
They're getting a lot of their passes tipped, it looks like. A lot of those shots are just some funny angles. The spray and pray approach to offensive hockey.
Kind of what you... Never mind.
Easy there. Easy, Tiger. There's at least 3 children watching at home. Oh, man, now we got a battle in the corner. Coming back up to the blue line. A shot from long range, not quite landing. Boy, Rousseau, number 90. If that is a hockey name, right?
The lone officer down in the Fire end of ice, not going to accomplish much up against 4 defenders.
Nope. It was a valiant effort, though. Still, another battle of the boards, bringing it right down in the corner. Again, missed that attempt at a hand stop. The firemen should have let that one go for icing. They could have had a face-off right in front of their offensive zone net.
Well, yeah, I
Still
think
fanning on that shot.
trying to force a penalty is kind of a hard thing to think about sometimes in the heat of things.
The heat of the moment. Oh, almost could have gotten called for a hand pass there. By the way, we'd like to remind everybody that little circle in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen captured identity is bringing you today's broadcast.
Three firefighters ahead of the police there, but unable to convert that into a decent shot.
No, a lot of off angles for them. They have the right idea. They're battling in the corners like they should. They're dumping it to the slot the right way, but it's just the angles just are not there for them so far.
They've been a little tighter in their passing than the police, though. The police have lost a couple of little bit of their offensive momentum occasionally when the puck goes too far back.
Yep. Puck control is the name of the game. It really is. Oh, see, 71, you missed it. You had 92 wide open there. Easy one-timer, empty net on that side. Oh, well. It's not like playing a video game. I can't... Can't make them do what I want, you know? Coming to the state police, trying to get it back through the neutral zone. It's get taken away and stripped back into the fireman end of the ice. Some really great corner battles in this game so far.
Some really good goaltending on the behalf of number 35 over there, too.
Absolutely. We have a stop and play. We'll have a face-off in that far circle. And they did not clear the zone enough. So now they're going to come back up through. Stripped away by the police again. Oh, just trickled right to the net. My goodness. It's a tough one there.
Puck's loose and Fire has it.
And a nice break back. Oh, just lost control there in the slot. He had it.
That was less a shot and more just bounced off his stick kind of at the goalie.
That's I mean, sometimes you get a weird bounce. The puck gets up on an edge like that, and you can be walking right in with all the time in the world to make that shot. But if that puck's dancing on edge, you can't control it. Doesn't matter what you try to do. Unless, you know, you're Sidney Crosby or somebody like that, and you've practiced it for about 1,000 hours, just the puck edge alone.
Long range shot deflected.
Nice slapper there. This guy's sitting all by himself on the other end. Another nice shot. Another 5-hole shot denied. Battles in behind and through the corner, trying to clear it. And they send it back up to the other end. Looks like it's going to be icing. Yep. I'm guessing they probably have a no-touch icing rule here. For those following or learning the game at home, icing is simply a puck from the team on offense. If it gets loose from them before center ice, goes across that center ice line, crosses the blue line, and over past the goal line on the other end, they will get called for icing at that point. And there's a face-off in the zone of the offending team. So in this case, Pittsburgh police with the offending party. And they had to
Yes,
take that face off in their zone.
Yes, usually it's the state police catching the offending party.
Most of the time, yeah. Another corner battle there, coming up through neutral. Firefighters are moving the puck. They get it in their zone,
But without
yeah,
without possession.
no supporting cast there. Looks like they got caught on a line change, maybe. That one's shot wide down in the corner again. Here come the firefighters battling back up the side. She attempted a little drop pass, got cut off. We're going to come back up the other way. Here come the state police.
Oh, managed to keep control of the puck until he was that close.
Why do we have a stop and play? What? We have an injury here? What's going on?
That was a goal.
Oh, that was a goal. I
That
did
was
not
a
even
goal.
see it go in.
Yeah.
He went so top shelf. I thought it went wide or maybe hit the crossbar or something.
Oh, no, that from point blank like that, that's either going to go in or hit the goalie. There's nowhere else for it to go. Just over his left shoulder.
To get that score updated on screen for you here. Oh, and another pad save down low. We got to stop in play. 2-0 State Police. Okay, back in action.
Fire tried to clear it out of their end and just barely managing to do so.
Sends a rink-wide pass down into the zone. Down into the corner. Trying to get it off that wall. They've been pinned to those boards the whole time. Oh, attempted a redirect. Not quite landing there. So we'll have another face-off here in the Pittsburgh Police.
State
end of the
police.
ice. I'm sorry, State Police. I keep saying Pittsburgh Police. Pittsburgh Fire.
That's okay.
And it's right in front of my face. It's like all I have to do is read.
Perhaps you don't recognize the logo as well as I do.
Well, I keep wanting to say Penguins and Vegas Knights because the Pittsburgh Fire uniforms look like the Penguins alternates from a couple seasons ago, and the State Police are dead ringers for the Vegas Knights uniforms. In fact, for a second, that's who I thought was taking the ice during warm-ups. I didn't see the front side. I just saw the back. Like, nobody told me the Vegas Knights were going to be here. And, drilled that one all the way down the other end.
And nobody there to pick it up.
It got tipped, so no icing on that. And now, poked away by the State Police in the neutral zone again. They've got control of the puck. Oh, that was a pretty play there. Too bad they couldn't close the door on that.
That's a challenging angle to get it into the goal from there.
Yep. Back to neutral zone and dumped back in by the State Police. Another corner battle. And that brings us to the end of the first period. Score, State Police 2, Pittsburgh Fire 1.
Ironically, Fire has a couple more shots. They just haven't been able to turn any of them into actual goals.
We will be right back with you at the start of the second period. Stick around with us, everybody.
And welcome back to period number 2 here is about to start at the charity game for the AHN West Penn Burns Center Children's Camp. Pennsylvania State Police, of course, ahead 2-0.
We've got to stop and play again.
Did they call him for handing that?
Yeah, it looks like another hand. Yep. Oh. Stopping it for a hand pass? Okay.
Oh, it was definitely a hand pass. He was holding on to that puck like it was... I'm trying to think of a good metaphor here, and there's just... all the inappropriate ones are coming to my mind first.
Of course, we have switched zones, so now we have the state police defending our far right-hand zone here. Fire department defending the left side. Of course, we're coming to you live here from the Neville Island Hockey Complex for Robert Morris University. Fantastic hockey program in the area. Keeps getting stronger every year.
That's also part of the improvements to Neville Island. It's come quite a few steps. It's still not the nicest area of Pittsburgh, but it's definitely come quite a few steps up from its hell with the lid off days.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've got another whistle stop and play here, so they're going to change lines, change defensive pairings, and get back to it here pretty soon. Hopefully you folks at home are making some kind contributions to an amazing cause here. Anything that helps out kids in need, especially kids that have suffered major burns, accidents, house fires, etc. It's always a good thing to help out with that.
And let's face it, these are some pretty vicious burns. You don't end up at a burn center for just a little boo-boo.
No, no, exactly.
State Police clearing the puck down to the firefighters' side,
Oh,
but not
and
for
it
long.
stopped right at the blue line. That puck stays in neutral territory, and it's going to come back the other way. Whoa. Lays all the way out, and the shot never got there.
Yeah, 71 had too much coverage on him to take that shot.
They are playing some really tight point defense here, for sure, the firefighters. They attempt to clear it back out again. Stopped to the blue line by the state police, and they bring it back across. Huge slabber right on in there. Good Lord. Who was that? 71?
71.
That was a heck of a slap shot. I wish we had a replay of that. My goodness.
USP goal scored by Dylan Barkart.
Dylan Barkart, dude.
Unassisted, because I didn't see who passed the puck.
Well, at least that's an honest admission.
Come on, Trey, go call penalty.
Comes back down in to the police end.
Very quickly clearing it and going back on the offensive.
They're playing a great breakout rush style here.
Oh yeah, it was much more even during the first period in terms of spending time in each other's zones. Kind of a hopeful backflip pass, hoping there was somebody there to get it other than the firefighters.
And they're battling again in that corner. They keep doing lots of these battles in the corners today. It's a lot of dump and run hockey, at least on the part of the Pittsburgh Fire Department side. Another stop and play here. So face-off is going to come from just outside of the State Police offensive zone. It gets bumped in and then brought back to center again. Cross-ice pass. Can't figure out what they were trying to do there. Name of the game is forward momentum in hockey.
Yeah, there's probably some Zen thing about going sideways to go forward.
What was that the movie Cars? You got to turn left to go right? Something like that.
I think that was going to be a shot until the police intercepted it.
They're really battling down that slot. Pittsburgh Fire Department they've definitely got a good game plan, it looks like. Just what we're seeing from their passing. They're playing a really good, tight team game here, but they just can't seem to catch a break on any of those angles when they actually go to pull the trigger. Maybe that's why the State Police are winning. They're much more experienced with this. Is that a bad dad joke in the middle of a broadcast?
Quite possibly.
Yeah, I'm going to own it. Whatever.
I mean, realistically, the firefighters should play a good team game because firefighting is a team sport. You don't have one guy on a truck show up with a hose.
Maybe the strategy is, since they're used to going and rescuing buildings from crumbling into the ground, they're going to let this one start to crumble, and then there'll be like the massive comeback.
That would work for them.
Right? Another battle in that corner down below. Oh,
another long shot.
Long. Almost all the way to the blue line there. Nice attempt at a little diving stop on defense by the fire department.
Ooh, the police try to clear it there, number 32, but a couple of fire players in the way to block that clearing attempt.
Battling forward, circling around the other circle. The shot down in low, but another kind of oddball angle there. That just can't shoot sideways into the net.
Another little squabble in the corner here.
Yeah, a little mini scrum going on there. Beautiful pass. Couldn't quite get stick on it in front of the net. Great save. What do we discuss? Oh, yeah, we're coming back to the circle again. It's nice to see all the laughs, everybody having fun out there, though.
And it's easier to have a good time when you're going for a good cause.
Another chase to the neutral zone. State Police have it. Bringing it back into their zone again. Let's see if we can get another shot in here, guys. Oh.
Fire clearing it across the neutral and back into the State Police zone, but if this period is any indicator, it probably won't be there very long, and was not.
No. This game has featured more turnovers than a French bakery, you know?
Shot by number 40, easily blocked.
Another battle in the neutral zone here. Gets dumped into the State Police offensive zone. Firefighters are going to try to clear it off that board bounce. Brings it back up ice. Nice clearing move. Wish I knew who that goalie was. That was fantastic.
Pass across the middle, but nobody there to get it.
Yep. See the firefighters trying to regroup in that neutral zone for another rush up ice. Beautiful shot.
Wow.
What a glove save. Wow. I don't know who this guy is down here in the Blue Devils jersey, but is it Blue? Oh, Blue Liners. Sorry, not Blue Devils. Blue Liners. He's been playing a heck of a game.
That probably explains why the police are up 3-0, and
Yes.
Fire has 50% more shots, 18 to the police's 12.
Another battle in front of the net.
Yeah, the police get it out of their defensive zone, go back on the offense, but not for long.
Fires shoot it back towards center. Another rush up. along the right-hand boards. Drop pass to the slot.
Lovely save there by that goalie.
You know, it's really funny. I like seeing a stand-up style goalie like that. I was a big fan of Patrick Waugh and Marty Brodeur back in the day, 80s, 90s hockey. Well, Brodeur played in, 2000s with the Devils his whole career, but those are the last two major stand-up style goalies. You don't really see that too often anymore in hockey. Everybody's converted over to butterfly. But you got a lot more opportunities for those glove saves when you stay on your feet. Wow!
Fire finally converting.
Unbelievable shot.
Number 21.
Top of the point there. Unbelievable.
No longer a shutout for them.
Goal scored by number 21.
That'll bring us back to center for the next opening, next face-off here. Police steal that one. Heading back up into their zone.
Kind of alone. Finally getting some support.
And we got to stop and play on a dead puck. Nice cover up there. That's what you do when there's a big crowd in front of you.
Dive on the puck like it's a grenade and you're in a foxhole. Facing off here, and a bounce gets it out of the Firefighters' territory and down into the State Police defensive end.
Firefighters are getting hungry out here, man. Now they got that one goal under their belt.
Well, it was right after they put in a fresh line, too. I think that might be part of it, just some people aching for revenge.
Rather than aching for oxygen in this case, right? You guys can't tell, but I'm wearing one of those Who Shot the Couch plaid sport coats for all these horrible dad jokes I'm making. Use your imagination.
No imagination needed to see that that was icing.
And that'll bring the face-off down here to the near side circle in the State Police offensive zone. We got a pass to the slot, a little backhand attempt that kind of got fanned. Coming back to neutral, and it gets dumped into the fireman's zone. Spun around and brought back.
Once again in the Firefighters' end of things.
Woo! Shot from the knees. Unbelievable. Look at that pass. That's a real heads-up play. You're literally down on your butt, and you still have the presence of mind to know where your teammates are in relation to the puck and still sweep a pass over to them like that. That's fantastic. Have another face-off, far side circle.
Pass intercepted by Fire and shooting from
shot.
Almost the blue line.
They're forcing our stand-up goalie back down to his knees nonstop. He might as well start playing butterfly. They're going to keep going for that five-hole shot over and over. You ever see a goalie change style mid-game? And we got a little dinky dump attempt to clear it. That didn't work.
That almost should have. The police goalie was down.
Yep.
That was a little further right. That would have been right over him. Instead, we'll get back to a face-off for the dead puck.
Attempt to regroup, come back up ice by the fireman. You get it dumped back into their zone again. And here come the State Police right on back with it. chipped away to the corner. Got another corner battle, of course, been the name of the game so far tonight.
Especially down in the fire defensive end. The state police don't seem to take it to the corners as much when they're defending.
Which is smart. You know, you got to try to stay towards the center as much as you can. As soon as you move to the boards, you've eliminated half of your opportunities to get rid of the puck or move it. I mean, sometimes obviously you don't have a choice, but when you do. Oh, try to sneak it around from the behind the net. Beautiful attempt.
Oh,
there's a battle down in the slot, and it's sent all the way spinning back up.
Kind of amazing that none of those connected.
No. That was a fantastic little scrum there in front of the net. I enjoyed that. Oh, the refs lost the puck there.
Number 92, Dylan Burkhardt, as he cries sitting in the penalty box. 2 minutes for being a dick.
A little bit of an aggressive announcer here.
We're going to say tripping. We're going to say 2 minutes for tripping. Man, you be tripping? Yeah, you be tripping. The other guy, and you'll be sitting in this penalty box for it.
Well, in either case, he's not actually there.
Oh. We're not on an official power play? Get out.
Yeah, so it was an unofficial penalty, announcer penalty.
I don't know if the audience heard that at home or not, but I don't think I can repeat it.
Probably shouldn't. Oh.
Oh, nice. Little strip there. Coming back the other way. Nice little juggle. Leaves it down there to try to clear the zone again, and they do.
Police back on the defensive.
Oh, the firemen are going back to that corner, trying to play a little keeper style from behind the net, set people up out front. I'm not as much of a fan of that, but I know other people are.
Fairly decent shot there, but stopped by that goalie.
Looked like a little diamond set up on that. They were camping out behind the goal. They had those guys at each circle, someone covering the point. So they definitely had a good game plan there on that set of passes, but couldn't pull the trigger on a shot. Oh, a little more elevation. That would have gone straight in.
Yeah. Once again, keeping it on the ice instead of getting it in the air.
That brings us to the end of the second period. We are going to take a short break. We'll be back when we start up third period here at Neville Island Ice Complex on the Captured Identity Hockey Network.
And while we're in the break between second and third periods here, we'll talk a little bit about the AHN West Penn Burns Center summer camp. It's been around since 1986 and is a chance for kids aged 7 to 17 to meet at a free 5-day camp to heal physically and emotionally. This is obviously not an experience that a lot of other children have shared, so for them to be around each other and kind of talk about their hopes and their fears and triumphs and tragedies, very cathartic for them. Not something they can just talk to their regular buddies about, this level of trauma. State Police taking a long shot. trying to increase their 3-1 margin.
I wonder if we'll see an empty netter at some point tonight. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, beautiful shot. Just sailed wide left there. Just a hair. Gorgeous wrister. Firemen cut that off in the neutral zone, but they are offside trying to gain the Pittsburgh police into the ice.
State Police, we'll have you
Good
getting this
God.
right by the end of the third period.
Yeah, with 30 seconds left. He gets the name of the other team correct.
Like I said, I guess I'm just more familiar with the logo than you are. It has been 1 day since Jason was pulled over.
Do tell.
Oh, I was a pediddle.
Oh, one of those. That's splitting hairs.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it was night, and the lights don't throw very far when you only have one of them.
True, true.
Came around the corner doing the speed limit and knew immediately that he was going to pull me over, and he did.
Oh, look at this.
Again,
Very,
fighting.
very cool battle going on here. Right in front. Oh,
Ooh,
wait, a little
bold.
belly flop.
It's a bold move to get down there and reach that far out.
Absolutely. Gorgeous little glove save there, and he stays covered up on it. I'm going to stop and play. We'll have a face-off coming back here to the circle.
Oh, did he hurt himself? No, okay.
No.
Just needed a breather. Just kind of had that injured posture, but
What is going on? See, I've never seen anybody do that. They just stand there and the puck's just sitting in the ice. Another battle behind the net.
man, tried to clear it and it almost backfired. Putting
Yeah.
it right in the middle of the net when the only person there was a state trooper.
Coming down the left side, Dice number 8 decides to take the shot instead of the pass. Another stand-up save there. Well, stand up in terms of style, not posture. I can hear all the smarties at home and like, wait, he was on his knees. Yeah, but his knees were where they were supposed to be and not going sideways. Nice face-off, cleanly won by the fire department. Oh, another battle right there in the slot. State Police cannot seem to clear this one this time.
They've had more than a few chances like that, too, and just
Yeah.
unable to convert. Nice
another little
steal.
steal in the neutral zone there. Beautiful. Shot wide by Brostick. Coming back to center. They're going to dump it back into their zone, regroup. Looks like we got a little bit of a line change there. And we got another stop and play. Not quite as up-tempo as periods 1 and 2 so far here. Wonder if they're getting a little gassed out there.
Well, they've certainly been working hard.
Not hardly working. See, that's the plaid jacket talking. Just ignore that.
Especially that first period. This puck was up back and forth like a tennis match.
Yep. It's definitely going to be a battle of the boards. From here on, it looks
Across the front. Oh! How did that one not go in?
that guy might as well stand on his head. He's done just about everything else down there in that blue liner's uniform.
That would be a creative style of play, a headstand goalie.
Yeah, I'd pay extra. You know. Got the face off, going to that far circle. And they clear the zone after that. Fire. Oh man, what a time to fan on a shot.
Coming off the boards, police have control of it and give it right up and take it right back.
Firemen are trying to slow that tempo down a little bit, regroup. Little chance to thread that pass in there. Did not quite go the way they wanted, I'm sure.
Back into the neutral zone. Police have control and a long shot.
Definitely a blue line special there. And the firefighters are coming back on a 2-on-2. Oh.
Just a bit outside.
Thank you, Mr. Euchre. Oh,
wow.
Rung the bell on that. My goodness.
That was shot with authority.
And out come the slap shots, everybody. What are we doing there? We're going to regroup. Face-off coming up. Far circle again. Here come the state police through the neutral zone with it. Oh, what the heck? I don't know what he was trying to do there. That couldn't tell if that was supposed to be a shot or if he was trying to do some crazy pass.
I thought that seemed pass-like to me. Definitely didn't work out for him.
It did not. Best laid plans, right?
Oh, nice little easy shot there. Didn't go well.
Looks like they're just playing a little bit of kind of hockey's version of prevent defense. The state police, they're just protecting the lead at this point. They're not playing very aggressive. That's okay. They don't have to. They have quite a lead to rely on here.
2-shot lead with 10:59 left.
All right. Back down to the slot. A shot goes up and over the goalie. Wide around to the far side.
Fire trying to clear it, but
yeah.
Stuck on the boards. Again. Or maybe still.
There they go. No, it's stuck. No, there's no one to dump it to, guys. Keep it. Get the team up on that rush. There we go. Puck gets dumped back down into that corner. Neutral zone battle going on at the moment.
And we'll stop play here. And a 2-minute penalty. The
Finally.
firefighters are going to get a power play here.
Oh, boy. Let's see what the actual penalty is this time. Minus the anatomical lesson.
He kind of came up here and signed it right at the penalty box where my monitor was in the way, so I couldn't tell you for sure. Although I'm not as up on my hockey hand signals as I am in my football hand signals.
I can't see the ref aside from what's on camera, and it's driving me nuts. So if they're out of frame making a call, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, it was right down here. I can just barely see the top of his head when he made it.
Beautiful little backhand shot from his knees by number 15, but that's blocked and covered up. So we have another whistle.
Yeah, as a measure of the police play defense, Fire has outshot them like 3-1 both second and third periods.
Wow. That's, you know what, that's saying something for the defensive core and the goaltending on the part of the police then.
Yeah, much closer in that first period, 10-13, but
Yep.
police shooting 10 times, Fire shooting 13. Now it's...
Oh, another stop, and it goes into the corner. Whoa, that was a heck of a check there.
kind of slow to get up, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you can take some risks. You're in a big building full of paramedics and doctors and so forth, so, you know.
I'm off duty.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is we're hanging out with Dr. Jason Kodat tonight. Fresh on that mic.
Not so fresh anymore. The sun was pretty warm on the way down. Yes, dad jokes. We've got them in spades. And clubs and hearts and diamonds.
Would you like to wear my plaid sport coat? It's got a special flower that squirts rum.
I think I should be more of a tweed with leather patches on the elbows kind of guy for that.
With a pipe clamped in your teeth?
Oh, definitely a pipe.
Absolutely. Years and years ago, when my grandfather passed away, I inherited a few doodads of his, including his pipe tree that had all of his old tobacco pipes. And a couple years later, I kind of got into smoking a pipe for a while. So I used to keep one of them in my car. I got pulled over for, I guess I changed lanes improperly on the parkway. I got pulled over and had an officer asked to look at the pipe that was sitting in there. And I said, well, sir, it's my grandfather's pipe. It's like, oh, yeah, of course, your grandfather's pipe. I'm like, seriously, it's just had, you know, like crappy, cheap cherry tobacco in it. It's not, he, like, literally had to stick it in his nose in order to prove to himself that it wasn't for other purposes. They're just doing their job. That's fine.
That's okay. Another couple of years will probably be legal for any purpose. We've already got the medical marijuana.
Exactly. At this rate, there's no such thing as an illegal use of a smokable device.
Fire taking a couple of shots while we're reminiscing about pipes and getting pulled over by police.
I can't say that I've ever gotten pulled over for being a pediddle, although I did have a state officer tell me that the license plate light burned out while he was following me, and that's why he pulled me over.
A little bit of icing there.
There we are. That's more like it.
You know, when I was boating up on my hockey terminology, I was very disappointed to learn that icing had nothing to do with any sort of tradition of the losing team baking cakes for the winners.
This is true.
That would be a much better term of icing, I think.
I would think so. I mean, it would definitely go a lot further to, you know, fostering goodwill among the players if they knew, you know, that, hey, Joe's baking a cake and Tim's going to ice it, you know. Oh, good, we'll have a chance to do something together. Yeah. Maybe that's what the NHL needs at the end of, like, each round of the playoffs. They have the handshake line,
And
but
the
also
cake
icing cake together, you know, both teams.
Very different than a conga line.
True.
Fire taking another shot. They're up 4-1 shots in the third period here. They've been very aggressive. All right, police managing to clear it for the first time in a while.
Bring it down into the other end, and intercepted by the firefighters and sent right back up again.
Power play was over a bit ago, and I failed to note the end of it. Police taking control of the puck in their zone, trying to get it out, and successfully do so. Shot goes high.
And wheel around far side of the boards, back up through center ice again. Here come the firefighters trying to take back control after losing it right at the point there, and it's cleared away. Wondering if we will, oh, nope, never mind.
No,
we are not
tipped pass leads to a breakaway. Oh.
Could have been pretty. Got to get that elevation on some of these shots. A few more would go in. And another little 5-hole block, and that goes up and over and back. Technically putting the puck out of play. And we have a stop.
It is a little harder to go out of bounds in hockey than a lot of other sports because of the walls.
True. Yep. And we're battling back in behind the net with the Pittsburgh Fire Department. Oh, nice little flip shot over top.
Goal.
Beautiful. That was a fun little attempt there.
Too bad it didn't work. Instead led to this breakaway. Oh. Just don't quite nail the pass in a way that he can shoot it.
Nope. I think if that puck had landed a little bit more securely instead of that little bounce it did, that would have been a solid shot opportunity for sure.
Oh, it very much almost became one. Fire not able to get a shot together despite having commanded the puck there in their state police side.
Police are definitely playing it close to the vest here, trying to wrap this up. About 2 minutes left in the third period right now. Puck goes dumping, or they dump the puck. Good Lord, where's my speech ability right now? Dump the puck back into that corner. Little weak shot from the left side circle. And the fire department's chasing it back into their zone again.
92 there, really aggressive despite the general tendencies of the police to be playing less so.
Exactly. Like they say, the best defense is a good offense. So if you can stay aggressive like that, keep the other guys on their heels the whole time, you throw them off their game just enough so those shots aren't quite getting that solid connection that they normally would. We look in on the fire department regrouping, trying to map out a strategy for the last 1 minute, 13 seconds of regulation we have right now. We'll see if we can get them back in the game, you know?
Well, if they're going to pull their goalie, now is the time.
Exactly.
Now or never.
I'd kind of like to see that.
It's always fun to see that, really.
Pulling the goalie? Oh, yeah. I think it's one of the more thrilling moments in sports. It's like the ultimate dare. Like, I'm going to take away my last line of defense. Let's see what you got. They've corrected the clock back to a minute 22 instead of a minute 13.
All right, six players on the ice.
We do have an empty net down at the far end, as you can see right there. We'll see if the Pittsburgh Firemen can do something with that opportunity.
There's a hint of sadness to it, though, because of the desperation required.
Yes. Oh, that extra attacker seems to be making a difference. That was a very aggressive set of shots there. Puck's coming back up through neutral, and they're going to call an automatic touchless icing. That is something that is a part of youth hockey. It was instituted not too long ago in the NHL to basically save injury. People getting too aggressive chasing after the puck on potential icing plays. And it gets dumped back down to neutral. Fire department trying to regroup. About 40 seconds left in regulation. And we have icing the other way. Oh, that means they're going to have to bring their firemen are going to have to bring their goalie back out for this face-off. Well, at least I should hope they do.
Oh, no.
They are not. That is a really gutsy move there.
Let's see how it works out for them.
Oh, I cannot believe that tripping wasn't called. That was a really blatant one there up at the point. Firemen holding their own. We got 10 seconds left in regulation. See if the firemen can get one last rush up the ice and make it a little bit of a closer finish. Dumped back in, shot on goal, and that's going to do it. We have another game coming up after this. Of course, the Zamboni is going to make its trip around the ice in between. We have what? Club hockey.
Club hockey, the Warthogs against the Icemen.
There it is. So the Iceman cometh, huh? We have the traditional handshake going on. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the same team congratulating each other. Oh, there we go. Now we got the... It's the only sport that does this. A pure show of sportsmanship. You got to love it. It's almost like a mini brotherhood in hockey. Like, a lot of guys know each other from, you know, youth hockey, or if they played high school, college. It's a close-knit group.
Especially a lot of the smaller clubs. This is not, tonight is not the Icemen and Warthogs' first matchup.
Might see a pretty spirited contest then. So that'll do it. The Pennsylvania State Police with a 3-1 victory over Pittsburgh Fire Department, Pittsburgh Fire and Rescue. We're going to take a short break here. We'll be back in just a few moments when we start to get things going with the next round.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the first period of the second game, the Warthogs versus the Icemen, here at the AHN West Penn Burn Center Camp fundraiser. The Warthogs, as the names and uniform might suggest, are a group of veterans dedicated to playing hockey. The Icemen, a group of various and sundry public safety officials for the city of Pittsburgh.
I feel like I'm on NPR right now. I want these like witty things to say, and it's just not the place. This is a sports broadcast, folks.
All right, well, we'll just have to say sports things.
Like
Touchdown?
sweaty skates. Right?
Icemen getting the puck into the Warthogs end for the first time. And the Warthogs taking control and getting into the neutral zone. But not for very long.
Looks like another neutral zone battle so far here. They dump it back down. Warthogs into the ice.
Yeah, puck going back and forth along the boards a lot here. I hope it doesn't turn into one of those. That would just make the public safety team very similar to the fire team, which I guess fire is part of public safety, so that would actually make perfect sense.
Nice little, oh, that would have been a nifty little thread pass right through there, but it just missed its target. Fortunately, coming back the other way, a really quick rush back up the ice. Oh, fan on that pass to the slot, it just kind of drifted to nobody. Nice secondary attempt there, though. Back over to the far right circle and trying to work it out to that center ice area, but didn't quite go their way, did it?
And that one turned directly over to a Warthog.
And back down the Iceman into the ice. Very apt name. And they bring it back down into the Warthog zone. Another dump to the corner. Trying to feed it back through. They got cut off. It's coming back the other way again.
Warthogs getting a little bit of a man advantage. But it doesn't help them.
Nice little battle going on in that neutral zone once again. Ooh, nice little move to get up to the slot. Just lost control there for a second. Dumps it all the way back to neutral ice. Oh, that was a nice little pocket pick there.
Iceman finally able to clear it, go on the offensive here. A little bit of a bouncing shot there. Oh. Pass it to somebody who was headed off the ice.
That's not ideal. I mean, I'm no professional, but oh, that was a pretty little move there. Little one-handed. Ron
Lovely.
Jeremy going for it there, number 69. Oh, wait.
That was a lovely move, but nothing came of it.
I'm loving the hockey hair. I got to know who number 69 is. The hockey hair is fantastic.
Oh, it really is.
Little inside joke there for everybody back home that we were commenting off air. Face off coming up, the near side circle. Iceman into the ice. Well, the Iceman offensive zone, I should say. tried to feather that through, got cut off and sent all the way back up. Warthogs goalie handled that really well. Nice little pass feathered up to center. See if they can get a proper shot on goal down here, huh?
Yeah, they haven't had anything really strong yet.
No, it's been a lot of... It's almost like they're feeling each other out, in a way. You know, like you see at the beginning of like a heavyweight boxing match or something.
This has been a much more cautious style of play than the last game we witnessed.
Absolutely.
You know, and with everybody kind of having matched backgrounds here, it kind of makes you wonder if part of that is just the nature of the beast.
Yeah. They know what the protocol is if they do get that injury, you know. Dumps it all the way back down, and Warthogs have to chase it and kind of regroup a little. Trying to get back to center. A little dumps to the corner over and over. And all the way coming back down the other end of the ice.
Ooh,
Tell you what, the
little
Warthogs
ball there.
goalie, he's got a pretty decent set of hands out there. You don't see goalies really being able to puck handle to that degree. Not even at the pro level. There's another battle in the corner. Nice little mini scrum for that. Drops that back down. Tries to take that odd angle shot. Those really don't work out. Unless your first name's Mario.
Yeah, there's just not much goal from that angle.
No. When I was a kid, growing up playing, that was something we used to try to practice on purpose. Like, you know, the little bank it in off the back of the pads, all that. It's almost impossible. I won't say it's completely impossible, but it's pretty tough.
Well, it takes almost superhuman levels of puck control.
Exactly. Knowing those angles is everything.
And that's why those guys have as many Stanley Cups as they do.
Correct. And the Warthogs back up through center ice. Dump it into the zone. Looks like they're changing a couple guys out there. Battling alongside as it gets poked back forward. All the way to the other end again. Coming back the other way. Warthogs, accidentally kicked that a little too hard.
The Warthogs goalie really has a comfort zone that's much bigger than just the blue paint.
Yeah.
We've seen him behind the net. We've seen him as far forward as the two face-off spots. Shot here easily caught by number 18.
Actually has some pretty good goaltending so far in this first period. A lot of heads-up play on defense too by both teams. A lot of back checking. Great puck control. That was a great play there off the face-off. Number 9 for the Warthogs. Fantastic shot for the point there. Who's that, Sarah?
Yes, Sarah.
Sarah, number 9. Buddy, if you watch this, great shot. Oh, it snuck right past him. It goes spinning down the other end. Okay, I don't know who keeps bumping one of our cameras, but makes it look like we have a windstorm in here.
Hey, maybe we can get some of those state troopers to take care of him for us.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see somebody get pulled over while walking. Indoors. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it's challenging enough to get pulled over while bike riding.
This is true. Just a great defensive battle here so far.
Well, that really shows up in the stats. You figure the State Police and Fire had combined for 23 goals in the first, or I'm sorry, 23 shots in the first period. That would be a heck of a hockey game, wouldn't it?
Right.
23 goals. 23 shots in the first period. We're almost 13 minutes into this first period here, and there's only 7 goals. At this rate, the two teams are going to combined have fewer goals than either team in that first match. Icemen on the offensive.
53 has got some wheels, man. Unreal.
Yeah, just couldn't turn that distance into a goal.
No.
Good shot.
He's definitely calling for the puck out there, though. He's got hands. Good
that
hands.
shot barely deflected.
I thought he was going to get it in off the edge of the toe. Warthogs goalie just left that little bit of space open, but they are really battling down there along the boards. It's a very, very tight game.
I'm glad you could see that on the screen because I can't see it from here.
I'd like to thank our additional cameramen, Rob and
deflected.
Jason down below. I'm sorry, Pierre, Jason. Not to confuse you guys at home.
There's a long story behind Jason Fate's nickname that we will not share on the air. It's a good story, like most stories are. Oh, aggressive shot, but blocked.
Do we have a penalty or just a stop? Oh, the net came off. Net came off.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta put it back on its mooring. It's better than the old days when they had that like 6-inch piece of pipe that stuck out on each side. You had to set the goal down onto it. And you'd be worried if it got pushed off, somebody's gonna get impaled.
Yeah, that does seem dangerous.
Could have been a great Vegas bet, you know? All right, down into that corner again, and away we go up through neutral. Whoa, the Warthogs got a nice head of steam on this.
Oh, but doesn't convert.
What? Thought he pulled the trigger just a little too late on that, though. Didn't leave himself a lot of room to really deke the goalie out. We have another face-off that far circle.
He also got just a little bit of height on it. He probably would have been better off either trying to get a lot of height, get over the goalie, or keep it completely on the ice and go under.
Exactly. That ability to get some good lift off your puck is a real key separator.
A couple of nice tries up front, but
The real trick to that, by the way, is to try to increase the curvature of the blade of your stick. You have a little bit more control over the height of the puck if you can get a little more curve to it. If you take a look at the sticks that some NHL players have, that curve almost looks like a letter C in some cases. Oh, that was a beautiful little poke check up in the air.
oh, and a nice
92.
move past the defender.
Great play there.
Puck got a little ahead of him there, though.
Yeah. Hey, creativity goes a long way in this game. And looks like we're going to get a face-off near side circle.
And a change of the lines. Get some fresh guys out here.
Everybody's setting up just to the right of the Warthogs goalie. And Icemen keep control of it in the zone. Another battle in the corner. Ooh, got some wheels going here, but that was the wrong pass there. Teammates beside you, man, get it to him.
Stolen right from number 22.
Comes the Warthogs right back on the attack again. Another battle down that corner. And it looks like that's going to come loose. Yeah, they're going to go offsides again. Puck is just sitting out there.
Chase for the puck, and Icemen have it.
Four with a nice little steal there. That little poke check to feather that away. Fantastic move. 96 has it now for the Icemen down in their zone.
A little backhanded pass there around the boards.
Not bad, not
Faked
bad.
me out.
Icemen trying to get a little nifty on defense. Just focus on clearing the zone, guys. Back up to center ice, crossing back over into the Warthogs offensive zone, and we have another turnover. Beautiful shot.
But equally beautiful little goal work.
Yes.
I'm going to take back everything I said earlier about these guys not playing aggressively. They just doubled their number of shots in about 5 minutes. I'm starting to think maybe they're watching and they heard that.
It's possible. Maybe the coach has like an earpiece in. He's just listening along.
If he is, he probably shouldn't listen to me give hockey advice.
That'll be the day.
I just learned today that there you couldn't do anything for 7 points, and it's not a home run.
Icemen coming back down with some wheels under them. About a minute and a half to go in the first period.
Ooh, Iceman trying to clear it, but knocking it up against the skates.
Tight scoreless game here. This is old school hockey fans like me really enjoy getting to watch something like this. They're covering their defensive spaces, both individually and as a team. Gotta love it. The Icemen are doing a really good job of clogging that lane in front of their goaltender and not really allowing for too many wide open shots by the Icemen. 22 has really got some very soft hands out there.
I think that may have intended to be a shot, but it seemed to be right at number 4's skates.
That was, well, I can't speak for this player, but I do know that in the old days, that was one of Lemieux's moves to get somebody out of the way. He would drill the puck right at their shins, force them to jump or move to the side, and he would just go around them, chase after his own shot.
I can see that working.
Dumps it in behind the net there. They're trying to set up shop, but that gets stolen away again by the Icemen. Tried to clear it. That clearing attempt did not work out. Now it's cleared back to center.
Oh, and an Iceman alone. Oh! Last second attempt at a shot. Didn't happen. Dramatic, though.
So no score after one period. It's a pretty fun defensive battle going on so far.
And pretty evenly offensive. I count 8 shots on goal for the Icemen and 7 for the Warthogs.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad.
Of course, as we saw in the last game, that can change tremendously.
We will we'll have to see what happens here in the second period. Maybe maybe changing ends of the ice might have an impact.
We shall see.
Everybody's got their favorite. I don't really know why. It's an equal distribution of ice. It's the same curvature at each end, but some people swear by it. You know, I don't know. So I think we're going to take a, short break here.
These tend to be very short breaks between periods 1 and 2, although they are going to draw the winners of the baskets. I guess those of you at home are not interested in this because you were not here to buy tickets. See, next year you should come. They have some very nice prizes.
This is very true.
Welcome back for the second period. For those of you just joining us, we are tied 0-0. Well, we were tied 0-0.
The Warthogs get on the board first. We have ourselves a 1-0 game now. Not too shabby. Pretty quickly getting it done there.
I know, I couldn't even finish my introduction. My goodness, give me a chance to talk, people.
Can it finish?
So we're beginning the second period of the Icemen Warthogs game. This is game number 2 of a doubleheader here at the what's becoming the annual charity match for the AHN West Penn Burns Center Children's Camp. We're going to have to come up with a shorter abbreviation or name for that because I'm not going to say that every single time. My goodness. That's a lot of words all at once. Icemen on the offensive here. Warthogs trying to clear the puck. Can't manage.
Well, those Icemen are just coming right for them. Really trying hard to get that game tied. Up.
Couple of Warthogs on one, but
forced to dump it. He almost ended up offsides. That was definitely the safe move. Now they have a face-off coming up right in front of the goalie. You can set up nice little saucer pass. Maybe a shot from the top.
quick line change here for both sides.
What we got going on here? Goalie giving some instructions to a young fan down there along the sides. Good stuff. Good stuff. Truth be told, this is actually a great family event here. Honestly, my kids are along tonight to watch. There are a lot of kids here in the stands. It's a great city for hockey, and it's cool to see everybody show up for it, especially for such a good cause.
Oh, it's such a great cause.
And another out-of-bounds puck action there.
Always on that end. We haven't seen it go over the other end tonight yet.
No. Strange, isn't it?
We were talking about the break, how some teams seem to like one end better than the other, and that seems to be the end to lose the puck.
Yes. I'd like to see a player blame it on the sun. Lost that puck in the sun, coach. I don't know what to tell you.
Or the wind.
The wind totally took it. They need to close that Zamboni gate at the end. What's wrong with these guys? Oh, a couple fans. See, this is as real as it gets, folks.
Of course, if you're talking with the meteorology team, they might blame it on the Coriolis effect or something scientific like that.
See, the puck is curving to the left.
Because it's the northern hemisphere.
This game was in Argentina, kids. We could get away with that backhand shot, but we don't have that privilege.
Well, at least they seem to have roughened up the ice a little bit. Nobody's fallen in front of this left-hand goal this game.
That's true. That's true. That's a good sign. Another dump and chase down to the corner. Trying to work it up the boards. It's really not a good strategy for clearing it. You gotta move forward. Hey, now that was great. He kept with that, stuck with his footwork. Keep the puck in front of him. A surprising number of hockey players play soccer at one point or another in their development because of the footwork aspect. It's kind of like the dance lessons for NFL players. You see that a lot among hockey players.
Well, and it helps that the kind of basic objective is similar, is try to get the object into the net.
Yes.
That's about where the similarities end, I think.
I've seen a couple cases, not lately, you're talking probably 90s hockey at this point, but I saw a few cases where players were using their feet to keep the puck moving forward, literally soccer style, like to get around defenders, get through the neutral zone.
Well, it certainly confused them.
Yes.
Ooh, a couple of whiffs on that. Nobody could clear it. Nobody could shoot it.
Wow, the Warthogs really have a head of steam coming up ice. Those rushes are fantastic. Really got to give the Warthogs goalie some credit here. I mean, sorry, yeah. The Iceman credit. Goalie. Good Lord. Now they're reversed, and I'm going to start calling them the state police. Whatever.
Just in time for them not to be any police at all. Actually, I don't know what the actual makeup of the Icemen is. I keep getting told public safety. I assume that means some combination of EMS and police because the Fire have their own team.
Correct.
They have not spent much time in the Warthogs' defensive zone this second period, though.
No, they have not. It's been a pretty one-sided affair here.
Yeah, I don't even have not yet recorded a shot for them, actually.
Oh, we got another offside call there. So that face-off's going to come out of the zone. Let's see where they spot this. It's like, yeah, that far face-off area. Another little dump and chase to the corner there. Coming up the boards. You really got to hand it to the Icemen. Their stick handling has been fantastic in this game so far. Very impressed.
And yet the sheer aggression of the Warthogs in this period has gotten them the first goal of the match.
Yeah, yeah.
5 completely unanswered shots.
Another attempt to clear is blocked, and it stays in the zone. Warthogs really going at it here. Oh, that was a beautiful cross-ice pass there. Didn't quite connect.
Couple of crosses in the row where nobody was able to grab it.
Oh, that's the risk you take. You know, when they work, they work. When they fail spectacularly. Oh,
there we go.
That was a pretty pass. Pretty pass. Finally, a one-timer on the open side of the net. Beautiful play.
And on the Icemen's first shot of the second period, they score.
Not bad, not bad.
I guess the Warthogs' first shot of the period scored too. It was just 30 seconds into the period.
All right. We got play coming right back down the ice again.
The Icemen perhaps a bit emboldened by that score.
I would think. Scoring begats scoring, right? Where'd that puck go?
Up into the net. We finally got it out of bounds on that end.
Finally.
See, they must have heard us again.
Yep. They heard it. Yeah, they definitely heard us say, like, this is a hard sport to go out of bounds with. Yeah, well, we're going to do it 50 times in a game just to prove you wrong.
Well, what other interesting things do we want to see? Because we talked about pulling the goalie, and they did that last game.
That's true.
So what do we want to see that we should talk about?
I want to see... You know what? We need a penalty shot. That's really what we need.
Definitely a penalty shot.
Either that or we keep this score tied long enough that we have to go to a shootout.
Okay, that would be acceptable because that basically looks like a penalty shot.
Exactly.
Actually, it looks like several penalty shots in a row, which makes it more interesting. You know, that's a question, though, are they just going to play to a tie?
Boy. You know, an unregulated game?
Yeah, they could do anything they want.
Yeah. Maybe they will go for a touchdown, and you'll get your wish. Coming back up the other way here, the Icemen.
Icemen in control of the puck.
Oh, tried to feather through the slot there. Got poked away last second.
That's a shame. There's a couple nice, precise passes leading up to it.
Yep. That was a really nice little tic-tac-toe set up there. These guys are really battling for that puck. Oh, it's not coming. Oh, he held tight at the point there. Number, who's that, 96? 98? Can't quite see that. Back up through neutral zone. Here come the Warthogs on the rush. Not quite connecting there. As the puck stripped away by number 4.
Oh, nice.
Nice little bit of...
Nicely poked away.
Yeah. Great stick work on both sides. Both teams are really showing off tonight. Oh, that was a gorgeous pass.
Wow.
Wow. Right open in the slot. Classic 5-hole shot there. So they're going to regroup back at center ice.
Well, somebody's leaving the ice.
Oh, do we have an injury here? Or is it just curfew, Neville Island?
We do not let certain adults out after an hour. Yeah, it was under his own power. I don't think it was an injury. If it was, it wasn't much of one.
It was, got to see a man about a horse break. Right? That's code for a trip to the men's room for anybody not paying attention at home.
You just crack yourself up, don't you?
Every day, man. Every day.
That's okay. All the jokes I tell are for me. If other people laugh, it's just a bonus.
I like your jokes, man. I think that's the thing we've bonded over. We have a similar absurd sense of humor.
I was about to say, fortunately, nobody watching shares it, but then it occurred to me there's probably nobody watching.
Every time I sit down to do one of these things, I always think of that scene in League of Their Own where Tom Hanks is in the locker room and he goes, "Let's go, ladies. There's dozens of fans waiting to see us." It's one of the. Have you watched the League of Their Own TV show yet?
Oh, there's a TV show now?
Yeah, filmed at least in part here in Pittsburgh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just watched a trailer for it the other night. It actually looks really good. I love the movie, so I'll definitely keep tabs on the show, and when I get some time, I'll probably binge it.
Although now that we're mentioning League of Their Own, is there crying in hockey?
No.
Okay.
No.
There's probably even less crying in hockey than in baseball. Soccer? Completely allowed. Encouraged.
Yes. Football seems to be okay, too. I've noticed. But hockey...
3-1 advantage for the Icemen. Oh.
They cannot convert that. Warthogs have a chance to regroup on defense there. Got to pull the trigger. No pun intended for our folks in law enforcement.
Well, he was trying. It just didn't connect with the pass there. A little wide of its target.
Tries to take it around the corner there. No.
Oh,
beautiful
wow.
stick save there by the Iceman goalie. Wow.
I thought that was in for sure.
Absolutely.
Iceman bringing it back up to the offensive side of things.
Tries to
Breakaway
thread it
right in
through.
front of the... Oh.
No, not quite.
Not for lack of trying, though.
Got about 3 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the second period. We start to come back up through center.
Good
Poked
attempt
away
at a
again.
steal there, and it works out. Wow.
It's a pretty poke check there. Number 92, the Iceman trying to wheel and deal on the side. Not quite happening. And we got another
Just those
stop.
kind of off-angle shots, not working well. And the dead puck drop over here. Warthogs get it, try to clear, doesn't even make it to the blue line.
Regrouping down there in the corner. They're going to start the attack rush back up ice again, coming through the center. The Warthogs sort of lose control there, get poked away by number 53 of the Icemen. And the Warthogs grab it again in their zone. Oh, that was close. Heads up play there by the Warthogs. Almost got it banked in.
Lovely save.
Yep. They caught the Iceman napping on that one. That little bank attempt by the Warthogs off that Iceman defenseman up front. It almost worked. Very heads-up play. Very, very gutsy.
Well, the Iceman goalies, too, have spent a little, I think, extra time on the one side of the goal. Was a little bit out of position.
You'll have this.
Still better than I can play.
Comes back up to center. Can't quite convert. And it's coming back the other way again. Here come the Icemen down the ice. Shot from the circle right off the pipe.
Oh, I heard that ping from here.
Yeah. Like a softball game down there. About a minute and a half left to play here, second period. Thanks so much for joining us for this fantastic charity hockey series here tonight, benefiting AHN's Children's Burn Camp from West Penn Hospital.
Long range shot. Blocked.
Okay, face-off won by the Icemen.
Nice effort to grab that puck, but just slipped through his fingers.
Warthogs are making, oh, not the right move there. That was, it's tough to watch. Come the Icemen back up through center again.
2-on-1 opportunity here. Nice.
Oh, almost got that feed through. Didn't quite have the wheels for it. Warthogs coming back through center again. Nice little feeder over to number 6, and he can't quite pull the trigger on that. Looked like he was trying to get it over to his teammate and then change his mind last second there.
No, he got stick checked by the
that little hesitation, you know, kind of cost him. That's what gives those guys, that gives them the time to do that kind of a check on the puck.
4-on-2. Oh, slight tip of the puck kept that from being a really centered pass.
Oh, and there's the end of the second period.
Ends.
Dr. Kodat, could you tell the fine folks again at home about the Children's Burn Camp?
Yeah, this is the second year of charity matches. Last year we just had a single game, the Icemen against the Warthogs, and it was such a good idea that we had a doubleheader tonight. This is all to benefit the AHN West Penn Burn Center Summer Camp. It is an opportunity for kids ages 7 to 17 who have been severely burned enough to end up at the Burn Center. Get together and do all sorts of challenges and adventures, and also kind of decompress with their cohort. This is not something that happens to a lot of kids, so it's not like most of these kids have a lot of close friends that they can, you know, they have close friends, but they don't have close friends that have had this particular traumatic experience that they can talk about. So they get together a few days every summer. It's free for them, free for the families, and it gives them a chance to talk about all of the things that they can't really explain to their other friends, just like any other traumatic support group, veterans being the most obvious example, especially given the fact that the Warthogs is a veteran team. But even in public safety have that kind of thing of seeing things that office workers don't typically get to see, and as a kid, being burned is kind of one of those similar traumatic experiences.
So true.
And a great cause. Everybody here who is in the stands has paid a donation to be here. There's also a bunch of raffle baskets that were donated by various and sundry groups. Those of you at home obviously can't get in on the raffle action, but if you go to the Pittsburgh Icemen's webpage, they have some pictures of some of those baskets. Some of them are really, really nice.
The basket of cheer, incredible. Like,
Oh
that's
my
an
God.
entire top shelf bar that you walk home with tonight.
Yeah, there's some seriously decent prizes. So next year, if you're interested in winning stuff, you should come here and hang out and check out the game in person, which is much more exciting than listening to us idiots.
This is very true.
If you really like listening to us idiots, there's free Wi-Fi here, so you can actually put an earbud in it and listen to us while you're watching the game in person.
You know what? I would do that.
I actually have a headset on listening to myself right now, but that's just because I'm a narcissist, and I do that even when I'm at home.
I think that's the next hockey club that needs to happen in Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Narcissists. We'll take the ice when we feel like it.
They'd all be too good to join. Starting the third period here with the Warthogs up 2-1 on the Icemen, despite the level best efforts of the Icemen there at the end of the second period.
Warthogs coming right back at it with that same attack mode we saw with them the first two periods. They're just not letting up.
But the Icemen managed to get it right back, get the puck right back, and turn it around into the other end. Didn't last very long at all.
No, it didn't.
Although
Coming
now they're
back up the
2-1.
center, up through. Oh, beautiful little backhand play.
Wow.
That was pretty. Warthogs make it a 3-1 game. A little.
Once again on their first shot of the period.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. So we've got about just a couple minutes into this third period. Final period of regulation.
Actually, not even one. We're playing 18-minute periods.
Oh. I did not even realize that. See what you get for staring at a screen instead of the clock, kids?
Now, to be honest, I didn't realize that until the beginning of last period, so we played 4 periods with me thinking they were 20.
That's okay. They're also not stopping the clock at each whistle. They're just stopping play. Very unusual compared to the standard way the game's played. But I guess that keeps the ball, well, the puck in this case, moving forward.
Well, and this is a multi-use facility. A lot of teams use this facility, so I think they're very limited in time.
Yes, this is true.
Can't have timeouts for commercial breaks and all those sorts of things.
Wonder what kind of commercials they could show during all this. That could be pretty fun.
Well, I'd probably all of the people that you see already advertising on the boards here. So you're kind of getting your commercials, just not separately. Icemen take charge of the puck, start bringing it back down. Very nicely in front, but unable to turn that into a goal.
A lot of well-meaning plays out here. You can see the thought behind them, but they're not translating like you would hope if you're one of the players on the ice, that is. But it makes it entertaining for us watching from home, or here in person for that matter.
Oh yeah, this is very clear that they are working well together.
Yes. Little loose puck coming up through the center ice. Warthogs coming back on the attack there. Iceman cutting that off, bringing it back the other way. Oh, tried to get a little pretty with it there.
That's always a danger.
Yep.
Hockey's not supposed to be pretty.
It is a game of milliseconds and millimeters, I swear.
Nice quick shot there, but no hole for it.
Nice little mini breakaway there for number 6, and can't quite turn that puck back over to the forehand to get the shot off. Comes back up to the point.
Warthogs in control of the puck again, trying to go on his own.
Good Lord, that guy threaded his way through at least 3 defenders on that play. Coming right down the slot, almost untouched.
Yeah, for twice in a row.
Definitely some talent on this Warthogs team, for sure. I'm going to have to watch what I say about anybody on the ice. I could end up with a ticket. You never know.
Oh, my gosh, that was cleared. Oh, wow.
Wow, really? That's
couple nice saves there, but just couldn't manage the third one.
No, no. That's, you know what? In hockey, you've got pretty goals and you've got ugly goals. They all count the same. That was not a pretty goal, but it was a good sequence up there in front. By the way, we'd like to remind everybody watching at home that this is a broadcast brought to you by Captured Identity, bringing you live event coverage, single cam, multi-cam, corporate, non-profit, and of course, as you're looking at it right here, sporting events. Captured Identity is all about bringing your identity to life.
So one thing we did not talk about wanting to see was the puck hit the roof. Yeah, that one just
Who
tapped
had the over-under on that?
Yeah, tapped the ceiling. I guess that's out of bounds officially.
Oh, beautiful slapper, just a little offline and regrouped back up to center ice.
A little offline and a couple defenders in the way.
Not quite to center ice. Okay, now here we are. Warthogs bring it back down into their offensive zone. Can't quite pull the trigger on that.
Nice attempt to center it, but couldn't turn it into a real shot.
Oh, number 15 tried to come back into the zone, offside. So that puck is going to come back out. Looks like it's going to be the near side face-off dot here in the neutral zone. I'm going to tell you, the food in this building, I've been in this building for other things, both working live events as well as, you know, attending just for fun, different stuff. I've never eaten here before until today. Food was good.
Oh yeah, they have a really decent concession stand.
Yeah.
I also saw a application for alcoholic beverage license.
That is exactly what hockey fans need.
More beer.
Yes.
If we weren't trying to keep this a family event, that would be a heck of a way to make this broadcast happen.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by the fine folks at Bud Light.
And then they made their way down.
Why are they on skates? That looks hard. It'd be a lot easier if you just ran around on some concrete. Yeah, they have a sport like that. You be quiet. You're drunk. I know. Another dump and run into the far corner. Warthogs just trying to regroup. The Icemen are trying to take control of it and clear. It's not happening.
Well, finally regaining it. Control.
Oh,
Little bounce off the skate.
Picked
Turns
off.
into a Warthog puck.
They're going to chase that one into the corner. Try to wheel it back around a point. That's picked off again by the Icemen. And they're coming back down. Oh, nice little poke check there. Can't quite tell who that was.
3 defenders here. This should be hard. Wow. We haven't really seen anybody score from that angle yet.
Nope.
But wow.
That was nifty, man. That was a nifty little move there.
Yeah, there's not much net to shoot at from those side angles like that, but he managed to find it.
So we'll bring this one to center. Face off. 4-2 Warthogs lead with about 9:45 to play in the third period. Oh, wait. Are they counting that? No, they're not counting that as a goal on the official score.
How?
No, we might have to bring that one back, man.
Or
maybe they just haven't updated the scoreboard yet?
That was a goal. They brought it back to center ice.
Are we the arbiters of truth on this broadcast?
No,
I think maybe there is booze in the building, but it's the guy with the his finger on the scoreboard.
It's probably the same guy that was the announcer for the first game.
Oh Lord, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and apologize once again for the colorful,
for the
choice of
vulgar
words.
language in that first game. If they could even make it out at all, it's possible nobody at home actually understood what they were saying, which would probably be better.
Yes, probably. I think our camera 5 guy is napping down there.
Okay. Their scoreboard
Nice.
finally matches ours. 53 on his
with a
own.
Beautiful between the legs deke there. Didn't quite get to pull the trigger on it the way he wanted, I'm sure. Wow.
No, but if anybody had a chance, he did.
Yes.
And the puck back at the Icemen's end. It's spent comparatively little time down there at the Icemen's end of the rink, despite the 2 goals that the Warthogs have gotten. They've done it relatively efficiently.
Oh boy.
Icemen on the attack now. Pass did not go to the intended recipient.
I saw. I was like, it reset the settings on the camera.
And the Warthogs again managing to pull off another goal.
I'll get that second. Sorry. It's okay.
All right, back to the face-off at center ice. Icemen get a control of the puck and start making their way down the ice. Attempted shot goes wide. 16 tries to center, but nobody's there to catch it, and it allows the Warthogs to get the puck, and they are dangerous in situations like this. But the pass misses the intended stick.
Don't worry about it. Had to take care of a little camera snafu down there. All situated now. We got to rush back up the ice.
Yeah, managed to miss the very efficient goal by the Warthogs there. They are very dangerous when they get to skating in front of that net. Ooh, nice shin block.
They've got their team has a really, really good handle on the puck as a unit. Well disciplined group of players out there.
Oh, and they've been absolutely deadly when just one of them is able to kind of scoot ahead of everybody and go one-on-one with the goalie.
Woo! Look at that. That was pretty. That's hockey the way it's supposed to be played right there. Perfect little thread pass through the slot.
Absolutely textbook.
Yep. You can't beat that. Kids, if you're watching at home, this is how you play any kind of hockey. That includes, you know, if you're playing on your Nintendo Switch or whatever. Or wait, there is no hockey game for the Nintendo Switch yet. You still have to do that on the Wii U, or you got to play like a PS5 or a Xbox, whatever they're at. I don't even know what they're at anymore. Yeah, my son's got a Switch, and I was very disappointed that there wasn't an NHL hockey game available for that platform yet.
Oh,
It seems a bit of an oversight. Almost any gamer that I know is a hockey fan. I shouldn't say all, just most. All right. Oh,
Icemen just barely keeping it in the offensive zone.
trying to. Oh, that was a nice shot through traffic there. I had the right idea, using both teams as a screen, but that goalie had his eye on it. Definitely a superb job by the Warthogs goalie this evening. Tracking that puck through everything.
Well, yeah, both teams very even on shots. 21 for the Icemen, 23 for the Warthogs, but the Warthogs ahead 6-2 with 4:22 left in the third period.
It's funny you were talking about the misappropriation of sports terms. I have a T-shirt that has it's like a silhouette, like a white silhouette of a player, you know, hitting the ball, and up above it in great big block letters says "touchdown!" an exclamation point. I could have pulled that one out sometime.
You know, I think the Washington, when they did the Washington football team, missed an opportunity to call the Washington sports ball team because
Yes.
I would have bought a T-shirt.
I second that idea.
Oh, my, right through the 5-hole. Wow.
That was a pretty goal.
Wow.
We talked about ugly goals earlier. Folks, that was a pretty one.
That is the way things ought to be. All right, that makes the score 6-3. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go as we get ready to drop the puck post goal. Very quickly ending up in the Icemen defensive end, but they're able to get it out just as quickly.
Ooh, trying to bank that across. I don't know what they were trying to do there.
I think he was trying to get it to number 7, but 7 had too much momentum to get around and get it in time even off after the bounce.
Chase it into that far corner to the right of the Iceman goalie. They're going to battle for that a little more. Trying to work it in behind the net. They finally get free.
It ends up behind the net again and out to the blue line.
The Warthogs are going to try to keep it in. They do. Down in that near corner now, working it back behind is the Iceman defenseman, number 4. Very kudos to number 92 with the Iceman for holding that point there at the top. That's always one of my big pet peeves. When the team gets deep into their offensive zone. Keep your stick down and cover that point.
Iceman on the attack again.
92 on that rush coming up the left side.
Puck
Loses
gets a little ahead of him.
Yeah.
Oh, and gets to the sole. Warthog way ahead of everybody. Backward
what
pass.
in the heck?
Oh, wow. Backwards pass again?
Well, I don't know what that was.
Oh, that was a wasted opportunity to take a shot, I think.
Breakaway all day long on that. No need to make it look very fancy, man.
No, it was very pretty. It just didn't score.
No.
Didn't even result in a shot.
Nah. In the heyday of the early 90s with the Penguins, there was a spoof song that was on DVE radio called Shoot the Puck.
Breakaway. Oh,
there we go.
Saved. Oh. And that just hit the ceiling again.
Who had the over-under on 2 ceiling hits for this game?
Nobody. There is nothing in the world that would have caused anyone to expect that.
It's like, wait, is Dave Kingman playing in this game? Dave Kingman was an old player, Major League Baseball player that was famous for hitting these really high fly balls and high pop-ups. And he managed to hit it through the hole or some kind of vent at the top of the Astrodome about 40 years ago.
That's impressive.
Yeah, extremely. He would hit it into speakers in the rafts of other dome stadiums like the King Dome. So maybe Dave Kingman's out here playing for the Icemen. I don't know. Whatever. Actually, now I need to look up if Dave Kingman is even still alive.
Oh, that was a pass to nobody. Went through everybody's stick.
And all the way back down. That's going to run out the clock. 3, 2, 1.
All right there.
And that is game, folks.
Warthogs take it 6-3. But for a good cause.
Yes. Quite a good cause.
Still the opportunity to donate online if you haven't. If you're watching this at home, just go to the Eventbrite page. There is a link there for donation only. Obviously, you could have bought tickets if you wanted to be here in person, but
we'd like to thank everybody at Allegheny Health Network for hosting this event and having us come out and help them cover it so that all of you can see what we're doing here and raising money for this cause. I'd like to thank our team here, Dr. Jason Kodat to my right. I'm Adam Watts. We have Rob Anderson and Jason Fait on camera. And, of course, the great folks at Captured Identity, bringing your identity to life. Live streaming for events, corporate, nonprofit, community, you name it, they've got it covered.
And of course, thanks to all the players for putting on such a great show for this
Absolutely.
doubleheader hockey game.
And of course, all the folks that came out tonight in person, brought their kids, brought their friends. Had a very nice turnout. It's hard to tell on the broadcast because the seats are down below where we are, so the cameras can't quite get to where they are. But we actually had a pretty good turnout here for the in-person attendance as well. Looking forward to next year already, for sure.
Yeah, we hope to see you then.
All right. Have a great night, everybody.